What's up, folks? It's Danny. I'm back with another firearms video, and today I got a Glock 19. It's my Stormtrooper Glock, but I want to talk about what I think the Gen 6 Glock needs to look like. You know, they haven't done anything in a long time. They need to change some stuff. So I'm gonna take this out and show you. It's clear. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. All right, now that you know it's clear, we can move on. So, okay, this is probably the number one thing that I think Glock should do, and also the most controversial thing on the list of things I have, is change the freaking grip angle. This is the correct grip angle. This is not the correct grip angle. But if you practice, you can be just as good with this or better than you are with this. You just have to practice. But I'm saying, okay, now listen, this isn't that hard. All they have to do is just create a new grip module that is the 1911 angle, or the Smith & Wesson, CZ, everyone that does the 1911 grip angle, that's the right one. The American grip angle, that's the correct grip angle. The Glock grip angle is a little more like, you know what I'm saying? But it's still, don't get me wrong, I still like it, and it still really feels good in my hands. So what I suggest is that Glock Gen 6, what you need to do is you need to make a custom shop where we buy guns directly from Glock, and then we get them sent to like straight to our FFL or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So the custom shop, you should be allowed to absolutely have, the choice of either the 1911 grip angle or the Glock grip angle. So have both. I'm not saying get rid of the Glock grip angle, because that would be stupid. Do not get rid of the Glock angle. Just add the 1911 grip angle, so that everyone like me that shoots better with this can, be like, dude, like if this had this angle, I 100% would be carrying my Glock. This would not be in my rotation. There isn't much of a rotation anyway, but I'm saying, like, the grip angle, if I had the 1911 grip angle, I would be so freaking happy. I'm sure a lot of people would be really happy about that too. So, okay, moving on. Now that that's the most controversial thing on the list. I'm pretty sure this next one everyone can agree with. Add some freaking, every Glock standard should come with metal sights. These are the Terran Tactical sights. Let me see if I can get a little, whatever, isn't working. So, anyway, the Terran Tactical sights are really awesome. Blacked out in the back, fiber optic in the front. But anyway, you should get, Glock should definitely have metal sights. Everyone complains about the plastic sights. You can literally just bang it on the table. If you bang it hard enough, the plastic sight breaks straight off. It's stupid. Like, everyone hates your sights. Get metal sights, please. And then we should have an option if we want suppressor height or regular height, standard height. Really, we should. I mean, honestly, these days, everything should probably, like, the whole slide should actually it should come cut, and they should do away with the MOA slide cut, and they need to either say Koa is the new hotness and the new way of the Glock, or they need to come up with something that actually works, that's like direct mounted. Whether they need to add a little extra like metal on top or whatever, I don't know. Like, they need to do something where you can directly mount your sight, because these stupid little plates that you have to use are the downfall of red dot sights. I preferably, like, for pistols, I know that everyone says you need a red dot, like, that's the new thing, but honestly, like, that's what your rifle's for in my eyes. And then you have your pistol for close encounters. So that's why I don't really have a red dot. You know, if this was cut for a red dot, I would have a red dot on it. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't. So, but anyway, they need to have that, and they should definitely have metal sights. It's not that hard. Okay, this next one, the trigger. Everyone complains about the Glock trigger. I'll say myself, I don't hate the Glock trigger. It's no 1911 trigger, but it's a striker-fired pistol, and it's made for duty, and, you know, it's the most reliable pistol on the planet, probably. At least that everybody can trust on the world. Not everybody in the world has a Smith & Wesson, but everybody in the world can get a Glock. So, I mean, if they're not, they can't get one legally in their country, possibly, but, you know, Glocks are in those countries for sure. But anyway, so, all right, next thing. They need to do the double undercuts. That's stupid that they don't. Everyone gets Glock knuckle. After a while, it hurts. That's stupid. They didn't fix that. For the magazines, you know, we have the most, like, Glock is like the most reliable magazine, but sometimes when you pull, like, it's not gonna do it now because I have bullets in here, but if there were no bullets in there, sometimes it'll get stuck. Like if you have dirt or debris, you know, you're like in the mud or something, sometimes it gets stuck and you can't get it out. And like if you have, I added a magwell. I got the Terran Tactical magwell on here, the carry, and I love it. I think it's great. It gets my hand up in there. I get a really good firm grip. But it makes it really difficult to grab this thing if it gets stuck. You can, it's just not as easy. So yeah, they should like add some weight in the magazine or something. I think that would be cool. But anyway, it's still clear. We got the next thing, I think, obviously, we should, you know, everybody says bring the stippling up all the way. Add a little, probably that's the new hotness too, is adding like a ledge or a gas pedal. All you have to do is like stipple that out. You don't have to add anything. So Glock should do that too. That should come standard. And then the next thing I think is like they have ambidextrous slide stop on here for the Gen 5, but for Gen 6, I think why not just add a ambidextrous mag release too, because I don't know, like, dude, it's a Glock. Like, everybody should, honestly, every gun should be ambidextrous these days. I get it. Some people are like, oh, but I don't want it on that side. But, dude, you don't know what's going to happen. What if you break your hand, man? Are you going to be able to still do everything the right way or as easy? I mean, I know you could do the whole, like, finger thing where you drop it by you know, using the finger, but still. Just make it ambidextrous. It's just adding a little extra plastic. It's not a big deal. You can do it. Do it, please. So, and then another thing is, I know Glock does now, like, you can get threaded barrel, like you can get your gun standard with threaded barrels and like suppressor co-witness sight heights or whatever, like red dot co-witness sight heights or whatever. I just said that all wrong. Height sights, listexia. But anyway, yeah, like you should have the option to always have a threaded barrel or not. And honestly, these days, maybe Glock, just to add a little extra oomph, because this would also help you sell all the guns. Add the threaded barrel in as a bonus. Just be like, hey, you bought a Glock. Here's your gun with the standard barrel, and then also, in every Glock purchase, you also get the threaded barrel, or maybe make that an option where you can choose if you want it or not. But I think that would be pretty sweet. You know, that's pretty much all I can really ask for. I can't really think of anything else. I guess if you had a 43X, maybe figure out how to get, like, just make a 15-round magazine, I guess. Like, that's not that hard, is it? That would be cool too for the 43X. But other than that, I don't really have any nitpicky things. But on Generation 6 for Glock, they have a chance to really, like, they've seen what gun companies are doing, and it's getting kind of around time for them to do something. So I think they should do that. I think the 1911 grip angle, at least the choice of having it, would be really sweet. Let me know in the comments what you think. This is more of a rant. But yeah, thanks for watching my video. If you like it, please hit that subscribe button. Yeah. Peace.